I think we're live. Hey, it's Gimme. How you guys doing this afternoon?
Hello.
All right, we're still getting set up here. Give me just a minute. Who do we got in the chat already? It's a Static Vox. Let's go. How you doing, homie? Hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. I can't tell if my headset's messed up or if my volumes. I got a new controller. Yeah, you may notice the camera is not moving at all. If you noticed all my last live streams, it was constantly like, and even if it wasn't turning to the side, like it was me struggling to get it to like try and stay still. So it was a lot of this for a very long time. But yeah, now I've got
Very tired. I was up all night.
a new
Too late to
controller.
sleep at the moment, lol.
Very tired. Yes, you may have noticed I haven't live streamed in the last 4 days, and that's because I literally worked four back-to-back double shifts. I literally stayed awake for about 96 hours. Yeah, almost 4 full days. Cooking the whole time. Like, chef work isn't easy. I guess careful what you wish for,
Oh, that
because I
sounds fun.
really needed some more hours. So my boss made sure to give me enough hours to make me regret it. I swear this lady has it out for me, and I'm not sure why. But yeah, I'm super tired as well. In fact, I'm probably only going to be awake long enough to do this live stream.
What's up, Gimme? I know that feeling, lol.
Hey, it's a day hug. Let's
Hit the like
go.
button
Good
to
to
show
see
your
you, my
support. Red
homie.
heart, smiling face with hearts.
Yeah, yeah, I asked for more hours, so they made sure to give me,
I was
the
on earlier
worst
when you were
hours
on, but
they
I ran
could.
all around the place though, lol. Hi.
Hey, it's uploaded. What's up?
Hey, it's Adogi Dad Gaming, and welcome to the live stream. Smiling face with
Always
sunglasses.
good to see you
If
guys
you
in the
also
chat.
have a YouTube, you can shout out your channel here.
Okay,
No
as you
ban
can
hammer if we
see,
do, we promise.
we have
Relief face.
removed quite a few chests here in the front yard. My goal for today is to get the rest of our chests moved inside, get all this crafting stuff in this bed, get all this, moved inside so we can start on the giant Gimme Gang logo that's going to go across the courtyard here. And, we're going to do the Gimme Gang sign like we do in all the worlds we play in. I'm not sure. Do we want to have it facing the house or facing. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Do we start Gimme over here and go Gimme Gang going down that way so that you can read it from like over there? Or do we start Gimme over there and Gang over here, and that way when you walk out it's like Gimme Gang across the floor? How do they do this in normal
I will
architecture?
now be lurking, I'll be here eyes.
Hey, no problem, a static Vox. Thanks for your support. I mean, just sitting in the background and lurking is does quite a bit for us. So I think like let's think like government buildings and stuff, and you're walking up and they've got like a giant seal on the ground or something like that. That's usually facing towards the building, as so it's as you're walking up. Oh my God, the OK individual
JJJ.
with
Booty.
42 months.
Booty
Oh my
booty booty
God.
bouncing everywhere. I like singing jazz while
See, you
washing
know
my
what
ass.
makes the OK individual a legend? It's not the amount of donations that he's made to the Gimme Gang. It's all about the timing. Like, this guy literally saved my ass when I was, like, on the street, like, couldn't get home. Like, yeah, it's all about the timing. This guy was definitely there when I needed him. And I definitely don't forget when people support me like that. So yeah, always good to see you, homie, in the chat. Hope you're having a wonderful new year. How's the 2026 going for you guys? You know what? Of all the things I thought would happen in 2026, kidnapping the president of Venezuela was not on my bingo card. Like, we literally stole this motherfucker. What? I mean, how many international laws did we just break?
2026 is going all right.
Yeah, I mean, the end of 2025 really surprised me. Like, the reason we haven't been live streaming for like the last 4 or 5 days is because I was literally at work the entire time. Like, in the last 4 days, there was not a single night where I slept more than 2.5 hours. And yeah, I'm so wiped out right now. It's kind of crazy. Like, I felt okay. So I was like, yeah, let's just walk down to the shop. And when I got back, like, my legs like feel like jello. Like, I can tell my body is pretty wore out. Oh yeah, so this is a new extension that I've added to the base. We're putting a lot of storage back here. It's going to be nice and compact and like off to the side. So this is going to be mostly building blocks and stuff like that, the stone, the wood, the sand, the gravel. And I made a little secret passage through the enchanting area there. And that way from the front door I can literally get back here to the chests in the back if I need it. Or if we need something up front, we just come through the front door and bang, we're here. We got all our wood types right here. Yeah, we got space for more wood types. This is going to be a lot of the stone and solid construction materials. We got some nether stuff. We've got blackstone, deep slate, tough. And then, yeah, back here we've got like wool, terracotta, concrete, um, bricks and glass, amethyst. Yeah, I think we're doing all right in how we're organizing everything. Because I'm putting the stuff that I like. I noticed living out of these chests out here. Like, I kind of noticed what I was spending the most time with, putting stuff away. And that stuff I kind of put towards the front. And then the stuff that I'm like, I didn't spend as much time putting away goes towards the back. But like, yeah, wood and stone are two things you need to have like really close at hand. Because no matter what you're doing, you're going to cut down some trees, you're going to dig a hole. And dirt's kind of the same way, but not really, because at some point you just start throwing away dirt. Oh, yeah, speaking of throwing stuff away, we've got this trash can here, and anything you put in here, it's gonna instantly dump into lava. But the other day I made a trash can. Yeah, one of the days when I was like, I got home from work and it's like, I've got about an hour before I'm gonna be sleepy. And because, no matter how tired you are, when you first get home and you first get out of the shower and everything, and you eat some food, it takes a minute. You can't just like lay down and go to sleep. At least that's how I am. So I was on the server for like an hour trying to figure out what to do, and I remember Miss Croft needed a trash can for at her base, kind of like how I have. And the one I made over here is like way better.
Miss Croft gave me a skull head.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. See, Miss Croft gave me a scully head too, but if I put it on, it doesn't actually like, you can't actually see it. Actually, I should show you guys. It actually, in the inventory though, like in here, it makes my eyes glow. It's pretty crazy. I might put it on if I can get that glowy eye effect. I just need somebody else to check it out. Look at this. This is nice. Miss Croft has redone the entrance to her base, and she's got this neat little kitchen in here. And I like the black and white motif on the floor. I mean, it's like a callback to like the old diner era. If you notice, I've got like the black and white checkered tile on the floor. That's like, yeah, like some 1950s style. I like this little, what is it called? An island or like a table? Kitchen islands are the best. Like any kitchen where you have like this extra little countertop in the middle. Those kitchens are always the easiest to work in. Trust me when I say that I am a chef. Okay, yeah, like just this hallway has changed a little bit too. It's a lot more consistent. Okay, yeah, the floor looks a lot better. There's like a pattern to the floor. It's not just like a bunch of random crap everywhere. This is looking good. And look at this
I
storage
was in her
area.
base last night 'cause I was lazy to head back home last time I played and actually didn't notice most of the redecorating she did.
This is looking good. This whole revamped storage area. Because you remember what it was like before. It was like a ton of barrels, like on the walls. Not even that. Like barrels were in like the floor and everything. It was like so much chaos in here. But like if I just came in here as like a player that doesn't know
Everything was
how she
cluttered.
organizes stuff, I would be able to find something in here. Oh, check this out. I like this. So that's like a
She
music
even has a
block.
end chest.
There's, yeah, I put the end chest in there. That was me. She just realized how handy those are, too. So all the crafting tables are like in the middle, but they're on like these pedestals with the shelves around them. And on the shelves, she put banners. That's such a great idea. This is kind of like a little mushroom light thing. Looks like a mushroom. Mushroom lamp, I guess. I really like the geode exploding out of the corner of the wall. That's pretty cool. Man, honestly, I can't say enough good things about this. Like,
How do I make netherite armor?
once she like started changing stuff, it started looking better, but now I'm like legit impressed. This is nice. Like she's not like I got that eclectic vibe that she has, but she's not overdoing it. You know, keeping it clean, keeping the walkways visible, and yeah, it's not super crowded. I'm not getting lost in here. I remember coming in here and it just being a maze of hallways, and you couldn't tell where walkways were. And oh, check this out. I really like the use of ores. Oh, and then combo that with the crying
I was
obsidian.
about to say that it was a maze lol.
It was a maze, right? And you couldn't figure out how, like, I would spend so much time just trying to find the stairs to get out. This is like so much better. But here's I made this for her. It's an XP machine, so she can get some XP at the enchanting table. Taking out the trash. So yeah, this is the trash can I made, and I put a lever on it. That way you don't accidentally like throw something away. But then what happened is the redstone accidentally rings that bell too. So like say I want to put some stuff in here. Like say I'm like, oh, I don't need all this stuff. This is all
Hit
just
the like
trash.
button to show your support. Red heart smiling face with hearts.
See, it's just gonna stay in there. I can come back and be like, oh, well, I don't really want to throw that away. I'll keep it or whatever. But then like say once this fills up, you're gonna want to dump it all.
Takaman likes tacos.
And the fact that it doesn't like dump the items immediately and gives you a chance to come back and like give it a second thought, like, do I really want to throw this away? I think that's way superior to like the trash can I have. Not only that, like with the controller drift I was having, like throwing something away on accident was a big possibility. Like maybe my controller would slide over and I'd put my netherite pickaxe in the thing. Oh, Moded, I'm sorry. You said how do you make netherite armor? You need a smithing table, you need a netherite template, and you need a netherite ingot. I'll show you in just a second. But so say you fill up your trash can. What you do is you pull this lever, everything disappears, and then you lock it again and it rings the bell. That's pretty cool. It rings the bell letting you know the chest is all clear. And I kind of want to do something like this on my trash can. That way I'm not gonna accidentally throw something away. But yeah, Mrs. Croftspace came a long way compared to mine too. Well, she's come a lot longer way. I really like how the stairs are very noticeable now. Like, doesn't matter where you're at in this place. You look over and you're like, oh, look at all those stairs. That's obviously the way out. And this is something novel as well. I think Miss Croft is one of the only people I know that
There was a creeper
have
in our
used
base.
trap doors as actual trap doors. Yeah, I don't know where the creepers are coming from. Whoa, I didn't notice this on the way in. These were all leaf blocks and now it's all amethyst. I mean, I think it's kind of the same thing though, because these, no, wait, these aren't budding amethyst. This is just amethyst she put on there. So that's not still going to be growing. Like if these
What
were
up?
budding amethysts where the obsidian
Yay, she said
amethyst
something
grows
about the
out
leaf
of,
particles.
that would actually be counter to trying to stop the lag. But no, these aren't still growing. These are all just placed there. They're not growing entities. Actually, I don't think you can get budding amethyst on survival. It's one of those blocks you can't pick up even with a silk touch. Yes, plants that have particles, plants that grow and change states, particularly vines and yeah, vines and glowberries. So like if you have a this glowberries, if this was growing down into another plant that was growing up, that
If you also
actually
have a YouTube, you can
takes
shout
a
out
ton
your
of
channel here.
resources in the game.
No ban hammer if you do, we promise. Relieved face.
So whenever you have growing entities,
420. Was
kind
up
of like
cutie.
vines and everything. Hey everybody, look who it is. It's the one and only John Cena. Everybody, you gotta move over. Everybody in chat, you're gonna have to move over a little bit, make some room for this guy's massive pee-pee. It's a
Ages.
420. Let's go.
At John underscore Cenaxt underscore has big PP clapping hands clapping hands.
That's amazing. That worked out perfectly. That was like a setup. I laid it up and he dunked it. Yeah, that was good. What was I even talking about? Oh, we were talking about entities that grow like vines. And some entities grow up, some grow down, but when you got these growing down and you got stuff growing up, it gets pretty laggy. I mean, Minecraft is optimized for things like chests and hoppers and item frames. Like, the community made it known that, that's what we want. We want tons of hoppers, we want tons of chests and item frames. Like, that's kind of a necessity in the game. So the game's been optimized for that. I haven't seen a world in a long time that was laggy because of chests, hoppers, or item frames. It's going to take a lot. But then again, I haven't seen a world that was laggy because of entity cramming or chunk cramming.
Thanks again, I got to buy some food with
But
your help, face blowing a
Mrs.
kiss.
Croft is definitely pushing the limits over there. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I'm glad that helped, John Cena. Like when I'm blessed, everybody's blessed. I'm gonna help you guys out as much as you guys help me out. In fact, I was just telling the OK individual, it's not the amount of your donations, it's the timing. It's like you really saved my ass like when I was in a pinch. Yeah, the Gimme Gang, I'm
I
glad we
have
help
arc
each other
raiders.
out. Hey, you got Arc Raiders? You know, I was a bit okay. Do you see that? There's a zombie up there. Where did he come from? Like I said, I was trying to figure out where the creepers were coming from that kept blowing me up, and I thought, oh, I see a creeper right there. I see him. Look at all those mobs up there. Shit.
Zombie is chilling.
Yeah, we need to.
I was about to point out the zombie before you noticed it though, lol.
Yeah, okay, so we need the mob proof up here a little bit more. Like, mobs are not supposed to spawn within 28 blocks of the player, and think I think there's a little spot up here, but I didn't think they could spawn in like the deep snow and stuff or on snow layers, so I wasn't like worried about it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're spawning in the snow line up there and coming down and blowing me up. 'Cause I've got it lit up like all the way up to where the snow is.
He'll be lurking.
Okay, we gotta do some mob drops. We need to do potion stuff, light blocks. Prismarine. Where am I gonna put prismarine? Holy shit. No problem, John Cena. There's a few people here that are lurking, and I appreciate that. You know, just hang back, listen to Gimme talk about Minecraft
I'm eating a
like it's a
banana.
podcast, and wait for the drama to happen. There's always some kind of drama. Okay, so I don't know if I have enough boxes for all the wood types, but I do have extra boxes for more wood types. Uh, where are we gonna put ice and snow? Okay, we got this row right here. We could do definitely, and we can combine some of this stuff, like the grass blocks. Like, if we ever get mycelium, I guess we could put that with the podzol. Just a quick fun fact about Minecraft. If you want podzol, all you have to do is grow a spruce tree. The spruce trees spawn podzol all around them. Like some blocks, like even though I can duplicate stuff, it's literally not the best way for a lot of stuff. Like glowberries. If you wanted more glowberries, you're better off just getting some bone meal and just wanging this thing as fast as you can hit the button. You're gonna duplicate it faster than using the duplication machine here. Okay, let's yeah, we got some space upstairs. Like this is where we're gonna have our potion brewing area. I saw Miss Croft has a nether wart farm, so I'm probably gonna raid some of her nether wart. I might make myself a little nether wart farm. In fact, like I don't even know what I'm putting up here because look how small this is. Do I even want to go up higher? Like what am I gonna do with these tiny rooms? If I use them for storage, it's like I'm not gonna want to come up all these little elevators just to get like a stone brick or something, right? Definitely want to put more beds around the entire base. Like I'm gonna make a specific bedroom for myself, but I always like to have beds hiding around the base, like under the stairs or like, because you never know, like when you need to. We should have a bed somewhere close to the front door, because you're gonna go outside, then you're gonna be like, oh, it's dark, and you're gonna want to like sleep that off. That's kind of what I've been using this one under the stairs for. So I think that one's close enough. Yeah, that's close enough.
Hi,
But
it's the
anywhere
girls.
else I can find to hide a bed, I'm going for it. Oh, look at this, Miss Croft. For you to dupe and share, thank you for all you do. Thank you, Miss Croft. Let's see what we. Oh, look, it's got the Dune armor trim with redstone. It's got protection 4. Yeah, I like the red trim. I think we might go with that. Did I take the helmet? I think I might have taken the helmet off already. Is that helmet? You know what? Let's put it on an armor stand here so we can display it.
It's Tegan and Snowflake.
It's a
Red is definitely
Tegan
cool.
and
Hit the like
Snowflake. How
button to
you
show your
guys
support.
doing?
Red heart smiling face with hearts.
Yeah, I like that purple and red. The stuff I'm wearing right now, I think. Oh, you can't even see the trim pattern on what I'm wearing. Why is that? Emerald, diamond, diamond, okay, so I got emerald on the helmet and diamonds on the res, but it's definitely not showing up.
I used to not like red, but now it's one of my favorite colors. Kind of funny.
Yeah, I've always been kind of fond of red. I've
Tagging likes
always been a
tacos.
pink kind of guy myself. Like, I've always been a fan of like pink stuff and like cute stuff, and it doesn't make you less manly. 'Cause, growing up in the old days like I did, like if you liked anything that was pink or anything that was cute, you were instantly just called a gay guy. You were just, in fact, I for a long time I thought maybe I was gay because I wasn't into sports and I wasn't into like boxing and
Ouch.
all this stuff. I was into like art and music and shit. And so I just didn't fit in with a lot of the guys from my hometown. You know what I'm saying? But no, everything worked out. What the hell am I even talking about? Yeah, I really didn't fit in with the guys in Ohio, that's for sure. That's a MAGA country. I actually am digging this little storage area. Like, it doesn't take a lot out of my build, and it's all hidden off to the side like that. That's pretty cool. And we're probably gonna do some more decoration in here. Nothing as extreme as Miss Croft, but like I like the plants. I like the overgrown look, like the wood floor that has like the podzol creeping out of the corners. The vines. Yeah, vines are hard to keep under control. There's also, bamboo, which grows hella tall. I kind of want to have a chorus
I did check
plant
out your
in
place at
here
one
at
point,
some
but that
point.
was when the door was broke.
Which time the door broke? When it got blown up by the creeper, or there was another time when an invisible block got stuck in there. If you guys remember a few live streams ago, like there was this one block on my door,
The creeper.
and it just wouldn't close. Like there was one, and it would switch. It wasn't always the same one. And I figured out that it's some kind of like placeholder block for like visual effects from an add-on or something. I had to like place a block there and then destroy it to get it to start working again. And then yeah, I had a creeper blow up like this side of the door and it stopped working. And if you guys notice, we are jumping a lot higher than normal, and that's because we have a beacon, yo. Like, I didn't have to fight a wither. I didn't have to collect a bunch of skulls. Like, Miss Croft had nether stars, and I was like, yeah, let's put up beacons. I want to have a mega beacon, with all the beacon effects on it. But this is just a temporary location for the beacon. So if you don't know how beacons work, the beacon effect goes from the beacon up to build limit, right? But it only goes like, I don't know, 20 or 50 blocks underneath the beacon. So it's possible that if I go too far down, I won't get this beacon effect. So what you want to do is place your beacon down towards bedrock as close as possible to get the maximum amount of coverage from that beacon. So yeah, eventually we're gonna move that beacon and we're gonna add all the other beacon effects to it. So it's gonna be like 5 or 6 beacons, like all pointing up. And you can do this all at once with just a big pyramid of
I have too many
stuff.
beacons placed at my place that I might take down. I think there are 6 of them.
Yeah, so if you make that pyramid big enough, you could put all 6 beacons and get all 6 effects off of that one beacon. Yeah, for a minute I thought I was the first one to have a beacon on the world, but then I like looked, like I literally just turned around and there's a beacon right there. You can see it. There's somebody's got a beacon right over there. It's hard to see because it blends in with the sky, but yeah, there's a beacon there.
Yeah, that
I
would be
went with
mine.
red so that, you can see exactly where it's at. But once we do the mega beacon, we'll probably have like a little rainbow thing going on or something. Just to make it a little more cutesy. And look at this, the lava farm is banging. All right. There used to be a planter here with torch flowers in it like this. Oh yeah, the creeper blew up right here. I guess we haven't fixed everything yet. Man, I really like this base though. I like how this is all coming together. Oh yeah, okay. So now we've got to redo the kitchen. There's a new cooking add-on, and it adds an oven and like these burners with skillets and stuff. And we need to redo the whole like hood ventilation system. In fact, I'm pretty sure I forgot to put a chimney above that. Yeah, we should have a chimney coming out over here. But yeah, I think that's gonna be our next move is let's redo this whole kitchen. And yeah, like I was saying earlier, the black and white checkered floor, kind of like a throwback to the old diners in the 1950s and stuff. Oof. You know, it just kind of hits you in waves. Like, one minute you're okay, then all of a sudden you're like so tired. Like the fatigue just hits pretty hard. Man, what am I gonna do for dinner? Like I've been so tired today. Like I haven't been able to go to the grocery store or anything. Yeah, and I'm starting to feel like I'm fading out. All right, we'll plan on eating, but it doesn't always happen. Like days like today when I've just been awake for like 96 hours might not always
If you also have a YouTube, you can shout out your
might not
channel
always
here.
eat.
No ban hammer if you
Sometimes
delete
I need to
comments.
sleep more than I need to eat.
Relieved face.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I like how we've got a little door back here that'll go back to these guys' bases. Oh, there's the shelf that. See, I had a shelf and it had like my fishing rod, it had my spear, and like, some other equipment that you're not gonna need like every day. And I hung it above my bed. And then I'm pretty sure Jackson yoinked my shelf and put it above his bed, but that's fine. You need stripped logs. I thought I had some stripped spruce logs. No, I don't. Well, spruce is
I
what I
mean,
got the
at least you
most
know
of.
where it is now.
I mean, at least I do, right? What am I gonna do? He's my little nephew. Oh, well, I can't strip logs in the crafting menu. You get literally have to put them down, strip them, and pick them back up. All right. Look at these strippers. Oh my god. You know what? Speaking of strippers, there's kind of a double standard out there that I kind of want to talk to people about. Like, I see a lot of hate and a lot of like shame going around for guys that have small peepees. But the thing is not all vaginas are the same size either. So you know what, King? If there's some big pussy bitch out there telling you your dick's not big enough, I guarantee you it's fine. She's just got a huge pussy. Like, I don't personally have this problem. In fact, I've actually had relationships end because it was just too big. They couldn't take it. But yeah, you gotta be careful of whose opinion you're actually trusting. Okay, these are spruce shelves. Yeah, this will all go back in the spruce box. You know, maybe my peepee isn't that small. Maybe your vagina is just massive. You know, I think we should shame girls with giant, massive, cavernous vaginas just as much as the girls shame guys with small peepees. 'Cause, you know, they see some guy in a porn movie with a 12-inch dick. Well, you know what? It goes the other way around, too. There's girls out there with like 14-inch vaginas, and they're gonna try and tell you that your peepee's too small. It's not true. Damn, I'm really tired. That's why we're talking about weird shit. I'm sorry, guys. It's funny to think about, though. Can only sleep at night. Well, what the hell is this? Alright, there we go. Like I said, I've been blown up too many times standing in front of these chests. And every time I'm out here, I'm just like
Looked like it was night to me.
scanning the horizon. I mean, once I get the chests and the crafting and everything, like, put away, like, we won't be spending so much time out here, and it's not going to be so much of a problem. But man, it's happened so many times that I am kind of paranoid. Okay, we've almost got all this stuff sorted out. Where are we gonna put light blocks? Like we could put, what is it called?
Also heading over to her base to you to give you a gift if that's okay.
Hey, that would be fantastic. What you got? Let's do it. If you need anything too, let me know. My inventory is always open. You know, the only rule I have is leave at least one. You know, you could take everything, but if you leave me at least one piece, I can do more. So there's the nether lights, there's the frog lights, there's the shroom lights. Man, why can't I remember the word for hmm what's the English word? I can't remember. glowstone. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't remember glowstone. So we could do glowstone, shroom lights, and frog lights in one thing, and then I guess we can consolidate the, what is it called? Prismarine? The prismarine and the sea lanterns, we can consolidate those together. And once we get some shulker boxes, this will be plenty of storage. Like, we're already out of room on some things, like we've already got a double chest full of stone. That's plenty. I don't need to keep more than that. But if we had a shulker box, we could, fill this up with shulker boxes full of stone instead of just stone. Hey, some golden apples. Let's go. Yeah, some emeralds and a trident. Let's give me fork. I love it. I'm gonna enchant the hell out of this
Yes.
thing. I gotta say, I like the trident better than the spear. Like, using the spear, like, sure, I can kill some mobs with it, but it absolutely depletes your hunger bar. Ooh, I might put channeling on this bad boy and charge a creeper or something. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot we can do with this. And I didn't have any golden apples yet. I managed to craft
Yeah,
one, but
I
I
don't
gave it
like it. I
to
like
Miss
tridents.
Croft. I mean, it's a fully, like, I do have a trident with some stuff on it, but oh wait, that's a channeling. Okay, so we'll probably put Riptide on that one. But the fact that it's full durability is pretty awesome. Like, you pick up a lot of tridents, but they're always like almost broken. And in fact, I think we're gonna keep these in my inventory. You didn't you didn't rename them? All right. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I think we're gonna name these
I
J.K.
didn't know what to name
Zaven.
them
We're
lol, but
gonna
I have a lot.
we're gonna call them Zapples. There we go. We got the Zapples anytime I need them. Yeah, some potions of regeneration would be just as good, but they don't stack is the problem. So yeah, glad to have some Zapples. Why did somebody take the boat? Okay. Okay, what's going on? Nothing's happening. Alright, let's replace the item frame.
Glitch already?
Okay, we can't replace the item frame. No, I've already figured this out. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's an invisible block right here. Something to do with the add-ons, like some kind of radiant effect or like
Oh,
something like that. Like I said, we had the same problem right here where the door had an invisible block in it. So like this block here wouldn't be able to come down, or like the next time you open it, this block
holy
wouldn't
moly, I
come
got
up.
jump scared by a zombie when typing in chat.
So let's try just grabbing a block, any old block. And how I fixed it is I put a block down where the invisible block was. Yeah, see, that's where the item frame is. That's probably where the invisible block is. No? Huh. Villager, huh? Oh, oh, I can break the whole damn chest, though. There we go. I bet that'll fix it. Yep. So yeah, we'll put maps, boats, minecarts, rails, like transportation stuff. Yeah, like I'm trying to put stuff that you're gonna want right before you leave your base, or like a lot of the stuff like signs, boxes, crafting tables, scaffolding, ender pearls. Like these are things you're gonna want to grab before leaving the base. Some leads, saddles, uh, leads and name tags. Hella saddles, boats and maps, buckets, food. Like it's all right here next to the front door. And that's not an accident. Like I know how I like to play Minecraft, and I try to put my chests in a way that makes it go the fastest for me, you know? Looks like it's getting dark out there. But yeah, I don't have a spear anymore or a fishing rod, so I've got to put a fishing rod together and a spear and hope nobody steals it from above my bed. Like, I'm above my bed, I'm trying to put the alternative loadout. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't always want a spear or a trident or a shield. You know, that way, like right next to my bed, I can change up my loadout real quick. And I don't know if there's a way to like lock these shelves to keep people from taking stuff. Like I'm pretty sure you can wax like signs to keep people from editing them. Wait, I think Miss Croft brought me some wax, in fact. We got a whole chest of beeswax down here. And that's another item I don't
You
have
can. My friend has done it to my
anywhere.
signs.
Yeah, see, we got a sign. We got stacks of beeswax. That's awesome. I just haven't made a spot for bee stuff. honey blocks, honeycomb, all that stuff. Where do we put that? Yeah, I don't think it should go in with the main block storage. That feels like something that should be in like the potion area where we keep like a lot of the plants and dyes and stuff like that. Mob drops. Yeah, we should definitely put the honey stuff up here. We're gonna have like most of our major potion ingredients in there. This is something I always do with my brewing stands. I always make them look like they're hanging over a fire because they block the smoke from the campfires. In fact, maybe I should bring these up one block so that you can see the fire better. That would probably look even cooler.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
I forgot I've got the upstairs. I forgot I have all these chests up here. Shit. And yeah, we gotta control. We're probably gonna have to bring some string up here and control some of these vines.
You're
Holy
giving out
shit.
ideas. I like ideas.
I forgot about all these chests up here. Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna need them for something. Like I said, like we got. I wanted to have the bones and the bone meal near all of the plant-based entities, like
Hit the like button to show your support. Red
leaf
heart,
blocks,
smiling face
kelp,
with hearts.
bamboo, sugarcane. So, having the bone meal right there just seems intuitive. That's also kind of funny because how everybody sets up their storage is so unique to them. Like, there's so many blocks that you could put in, like, any storage. Uh,
If you also
Let me
have a
try to
YouTube,
think
you
of
can
one.
shout out your channel here. No ban hammer if you do, we
Like,
promise.
okay,
Relief
like
face.
glass. Do you put the glass in with the sand, or do you put glass in its own box? Do you put colored glass in a different box? Like, how everybody sorts out their inventory is so unique to how you play. And I keep this in mind when building my storage area. Like, would somebody that doesn't know me or has never seen this before, would they be able to find an item they're looking for? And I guess that's just the server host, like, in me coming through. But yeah, I mean,
Tackman likes
once we
tacos.
get these filled out, it's going to be pretty obvious which section is which. Like, we've got all the wood stuff, we've got all the dirt stuff, we've got all the crafty blocks. We're still going to need more places to put things. Like, I think we might move, like, amethyst. Amethyst isn't something I build with very often, so that seems like one of the blocks we could probably move up here to this upstairs storage. And when I do build with it, it's never like, oh, I'm gonna need 7 stacks of amethyst. So yeah, as we acquire new blocks and as we expand the storage, we'll probably be moving some of this stuff around. Man, I'm really digging my base though. Like just hanging out in here and looking around. Like it feels good. Oh, what do we want to tackle next? I think the light blocks. We could do light blocks next. Oh wait, I still got honey blocks. What am I gonna do with those honey blocks? See, I got a sign. We can instantly just throw the sign next to the door. That's great. Same with the chests. We got chests right here next to the door. Bang. Looks like I got some spruce. We can put that away. We got light blocks there. We don't have any place for like ice. Ice and snow blocks. We still need to figure out where those are gonna go. Oh, the frog lights though. We'll put right under the shroom lights. Yeah, this will work. I just got an idea. I could put a row of shelves right here on every aisleway, and you would still be able to like zigzag through here if you really needed to. Like we can't do that on this side because then we're like right up against these chests. But over here we've got this extra walkway here. And that's the thing about designing your Minecraft storage. Like, you'll design it for all the blocks you already have, but then in the future you get more blocks and you're like, well, where do I put these? And that's why I'm trying to design my storage with like extra spaces. Not only that, like an update comes out and there's new blocks. Like, where are you gonna put those? Like having these little buffers in my storage is gonna help with a lot of that stuff and help me keep hella organized. I mean, you saw me when I was living out of all these chests out here, even though there was like, 20 chests in a row here, I was still able to like empty my inventory in seconds. Just be like bang, 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 bang. And I want to be able to do something kind of like that, like where I just kind of like walk back here and it's like bang bang, drop off the wood, drop off the stone, drop off all the most common blocks, and then I can just go about my day. Yeah. You were asking about netherite stuff. You need one of these netherite upgrade smithing templates. And once you have one, you can actually make more of them. So you only need one. Once you've got one, you can duplicate this using just diamonds and netherrack. Like on the smithing table. Same with any armor trim. It's gonna be a different block, but it's always gonna be like 6 diamonds, the armor trim, and like some weird block. So I'm actually on the lookout for wait, I'm pretty sure Ms. Croft has armor trims. I'm gonna grab like a shitload of diamonds. we're just gonna have to grab like one of each and bring it back here and duplicate it and then put them
Question,
back.
how many berry bushes have you run into? I just ran into multiple.
Oh yeah, these guys use the berry bushes all around their bases like crazy. You're not lying. I can't remember how many hearts I've lost to the berry bush barrage around this whole place. I learned exactly where to land my boat to where I'm not getting assaulted by the foliage. Cool. Uncle Bill? You
Yay,
think we
there are
should
so
call this
many,
guy
it's a big
Uncle
ooch.
Gimme? Yeah, there are so many berry bushes like all over the place. So yeah, like somebody when I was playing Fortnite, somebody said, "Oh, you're Unk status," and I was like,
And
"Yeah,
to
I'm
answer
Unk,"
your question, yes. Absolutely lol.
and that's why we changed my name to Uncle Gimme. Well, I mean, mostly because my nephew Jackson would be in here like every 2 seconds going, "Uncle Gimme, Uncle Gimme," and it was adorable. So that reminds me, we need to do a Fortnite stream pretty soon for the nephews,
Fair enough.
because it's been like a few weeks. Because of work, I haven't been able to stream on Saturdays.
Saturday.
Yeah, but we missed the last 2 Saturdays. So I'm kind of thinking about going for like an extra one at some point. I completely forgot what we came over here for. What are we doing at
Also,
Miss
if it
Croft's
makes you
base?
feel better about the berry bush thing, I do not have any placed around my place lol.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's almost like a an electric fence around the place.
A netherite thing? Something like that.
Oh, smithing templates. Yeah, I want to copy all of her smithing templates. Oh, the game is a lagging.
Yay that.
I'm pretty
I
sure
was
I
close lol.
saw some smithing templates somewhere next to her bench here. But everything is, yeah, it looks like she moves some stuff around. Still getting a bit of tick lag. Like, you see how long it's taken these? Maybe we should wax these signs. That way we don't accidentally, like, keep clicking on them. Yeah, that's gonna make it easier to, like, look through this inventory. Honestly, I think she should go back to the item frames Because, the whole reason she took out the item frames and replaced them with signs because she thought that was what was causing the lag. I don't think it was that. But it really wasn't any one thing. Like, there was just so much stuff in here.
Yay, I keep clicking on signs too, but it happens quicker on computer with how fast I click things.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wax a couple of signs to make sure I don't accidentally edit something. How did I just open a chest? What? I was trying to eat this pizza and I just opened a chest that's like a million blocks away. Where is that? Oh, there it is. Wait, one, two, three, four. Yeah, okay, it's like 4 blocks away. That's got to be like the edge of your distance there. Jeez. Didn't
What
realize I could
happens if you
open shit
wax a
up
sign?
that far away. If you wax a sign, it keeps people from editing the sign. So say I'm coming up here and I want to get something out of this chest, but I click on the sign. Now I'm in the sign edit mode. We don't want to edit the sign. So let's go ahead and wax the sign. Now when we come over here and we click on it, it doesn't bring up the sign edit menu, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then I can get what's in the chest. You see how that works? Like, with all these signs in the whole place,
Hit the like button to show your support.
with all
Red
these
heart smiling
signs,
face
you're
with
gonna
hearts.
accidentally click on one of them, right? And bring up that menu. And that's, we don't want to waste time like that. So if you just wax it, now nobody can edit that sign. Whoa, wait. Mushrooms, let's go.
Takaman likes tacos.
I need some brown mushrooms. I'm gonna take one. I don't know where my red mushrooms are either, so I'm gonna take one of those. And we're gonna bone meal these and turn them into stacks of mushrooms. Like, it's gonna be faster than actually trying to duplicate stuff. We can literally just grow more mushrooms than you know what to do with.
Also helpful to where you don't accidentally put in a word when in edit mode on the sign. I've done that. In
Right,
goatee.
that's exactly what I was talking about. I don't want to accidentally edit a sign, smashing buttons. So yeah, like definitely wax your signs if you know you got what you want. In fact, I don't know how much wax Miss Croft has. I should probably dupe some wax and send some back her way.
Yep. Was the mushroom your first Minecraft build?
Was the mushroom my first Minecraft build? No. Are you talking about the mushroom on my server? No, no, not that one. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. If you need something to drink, if you want to grab a snack, if you need a potty break, now would be the perfect time. We'll be back in approximately 3 minutes, I think. Alright, 1 sec. All right, thanks for standing by. Man, I think we're gonna chill out on the brewskis. I think we've had enough. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm afraid if I drink any more, I'm just gonna pass out. Yeah, we need to do something with this entrance right here. I want this to look a lot cooler. Pardon me.
I was about to head over your base and stand in front of you before you got back, lol.
Yes, we used to have a big problem with that. Like, for some reason, like anytime I would live stream, everybody would come stand in front of me and, they would do this. They'd do the whole like crouching Minecraft thing. And no matter what I was trying to build, there would be somebody in front of me going like this. And yeah, you
If
know,
you also have a YouTube, you
being
can shout
popular
out your
on
channel
YouTube
here.
can is
No
just
ban
as
hammer if you do,
much
we
of a
promise.
curse as it is a
Relief
blessing.
face.
Yeah, there was a time when we were really popular and Minecraft was almost unplayable with some of these people. Shroom lights, frog lights. No, I don't think we're doing the prismarine yet. Let's just do the frog lights. Nope, that's a sea lantern. Oh, we were so close to get. Hold on, let me. What I need to do is put these mushrooms away, and then I'll be able to grow more
Oh well,
mushrooms later.
wasn't gonna crouch or any of that, was just gonna stand there, but like not that close.
Yeah, my YouTube channel used to be like really popular back in the day, but it's not so popular anymore, and it hasn't been a problem in a long time. Like it's crazy if you think about how many YouTubers, how many actual like big time YouTubers have come by my live streams, and yet, we're still just a little YouTuber, and it's on purpose. Like I'm not trying to be famous. We had Laser Bean in one of my Minecraft streams back when he was playing Minecraft. These big YouTube Minecrafters lose track of reality. They
Oh,
lose
interesting.
track of the community. Like when these YouTubers want to see what's going on in your everyday Minecraft community, they usually come here. The last YouTuber we had come here was Steak. This guy named Steak. I'm not sure if you know him. He's one of the most popular YouTubers now, but he came to one of my streams. He brought 137 people with him. So that was officially the most amount of people I've ever had to deal with in chat. Like that little
I don't
number
know
that
him.
says 5 people in chat, that jumped up to 137. And we didn't have slow mode enabled or any of those like tools that they use for like the big streamers. We didn't have any of that, and it was just chaos.
Oh, that is a lot of people. My anxiety would skyrocket loudly crying face.
Right, anxiety out the ass for sure. But yeah, that was the most recent YouTuber that has come by. You know, I don't know where to put this honey. I don't know where to put any of this stuff yet. Okay, but we need to get rid of these chests and this chicken farm. It's not a lava chicken, but I mean, it is chicken. Lava chicken, lava chicken. Yeah, I literally just saw the Minecraft movie, like, what day was that? Bruh, I'm so tired.
I
What
did
is
end up putting
today?
wax and stuff on my
What the
sign by
hell?
the way
How am I
after you
so
mentioned it
spatially
earlier.
disoriented? This is crazy. Yeah, what is today? It's not Sunday. Today's Tuesday? It's frickin' Tuesday, right? Man, working all these hours and completely wrecked whatever routine I had. And now I'm just
Yay
so off
Tuesday.
schedule. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Like I said, I'm probably only gonna be awake long enough to live stream because I wanted to tell you guys what's going on. I didn't want everybody to start worrying about me because it's been literally like 4 days. I mean, I don't think I could stay awake longer than that, but yeah, I'm still alive. We're doing good. Just been blessed with hours at work. And you know, I'm pretty sure my boss really fucking hates me because it's always like, oh, you want this? Well, I'm gonna slam it against the wall first and then give it to you. Or like, oh, you want this? I'm gonna make it hurt, but you're gonna get it. And, you know, and specifically when people don't like you, it's always gonna be not enough or too much. Am I right? Doesn't matter what it is. Like, as long as it's subjective, like they can just be like, oh, it's too much or not enough. And I get this shit daily from this bitch. It's always too much or not enough, no matter what I do. Like, once you realize somebody's trolling you, you just kind of give up, right? Like, if it doesn't matter what you do, you're just gonna get trolled. Yeah, it really feels like my boss at my job is literally just trolling me. And it's been rough. And, well, because of circumstances, she had to give me all these hours. But she definitely made sure it hurt as much as possible. Right, she didn't just give me all these hours out of the goodness of her heart. No, in fact, I fully expected her to just cut the shit out of my hours again once he came back, because she does that
Same
every
here but the
fucking year,
opposite I got no
right before
hours.
Christmas. I don't know what the hell. Why does this bitch hate me so much? She really comes after me like every single year, and man, And I mean, I try to be as nice as I can to her, but she's always fucking with me. And it's like, how do you be nice to someone that's always fucking with you? I do my best, though. I mean, life, look, guys, this is the biggest piece of advice I can give anybody. Life is a popularity contest. You're better off being liked by everybody at your job than being good at your job. That's America. I'm the best at my job. People tell me every day, but I'm constantly getting
The
screwed.
boss's work for has got it out for me
Yeah.
because I asked out a girl he was under the table dating, rolling on the floor laughing grinning face with sweat.
John Cena, you pimp. But yeah, it's better to be liked than actually good at your job. And I've been starting to focus on that more lately, and I mean, it's getting me results, but man, they're still just acting like bitches no matter what, you know? Yeah, I'm pretty tired, guys. I'm completely wore out from, what was that, 96 hours? Is that 4 days? 96 hours, pretty much. Almost no sleep.
Hit the like button to show your support. Red heart smiling
Why
face
am
with
I even
hearts.
awake right now? In fact, the only reason I'm awake right now is so that I can take some painkillers and drink some beers. As soon as that shit kicks in, I'm gonna be dead to the world again, probably for another 6 hours at least. I mean, I never sleep more than 6 hours. So today, when I like woke up at 9:30 and what felt like the afternoon, I was like, what the hell? Really digging my base too. I'm looking around trying to figure out how I
Taggin'
can
likes tacos.
improve everything, but I think this juncture, this is looking good for a entryway, and I really like the whole like surprise storage around the corner, and then having like the enchantment area over here, but then also having a little hidey hole that goes over to the storage area. That's clever. And it doesn't affect, I've already checked, it doesn't affect the enchantment level on the book because I've got so many damn books around it. Because the ones up top count, the ones in the corners count. So just taking these two out was isn't gonna like wreck my enchantment level or anything. This freaking this freaking armor stand keeps scaring the shit out of me. Like it is in like the weirdest place. Like it seems all good in here, but like what happens is I come out here and I'm looking through chests and then all of a sudden out of the corner of my eye I see like this guy standing in my window. You see what I'm saying? And I've had to do a double take a few times to see who was in my base and no, it's just that guy. One of the things that I really like that they added to Minecraft just recently was dithering. Like, you can see these windows, but if you get close enough, they disappear. Now you feel like you're actually looking through a window. That that dithering effect I mean, just for glass blocks was good enough. And in fact, if you see in my offhand, I've got a totem of undying that you can see completely through. Like you can read the
It's the same
sign
for players.
through that totem of undying. That's because of that new dithering effect that they've added to Minecraft. You can turn it on and off in the option menus. Like, I'm pretty sure I have it off for animals. Like, if you go up to a sheep, you could probably see through that sheep if you're close enough, if you have the dithering on. But I'm pretty sure I just did it for, blocks, and it's only certain blocks that have the dithering effect. Things like glass, where, yeah, that's pretty nice. I like that. I like the new dithering effects. You'll probably want to customize them in your own settings to make sure they're in line with your gameplay. Because you can have dithering for blocks, not just entities of certain blocks. You'll dither. But I figured when building any kind of farm, that would be less of an advantage. Like, I'm trying to build a farm, but I turn around and I can't see the redstone components that I literally just put down. Like, yeah, I guess it depends on your play style. If you're not a big redstoner, you might want block dithering as well. Man, my base looks pretty generic on the outside, but I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with how we're looking, except for this kitchen area. Yeah, we gotta redo the kitchen. I think that's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna have to put some lights farther back here so we don't get any mobs. I think those should work for now, as long as light level is more than 0. Yeah, we're alright.
Sup gimme gang.
What's up, gimme gang? It's a lots of tats. How you doing, homie? Good to see you,
Hey,
my
it's at
guy.
Rodsoft at 7620, and welcome to the
Yeah, I
live
hope you're
stream.
having a wonderful
Smiling
evening.
face with
Guys, if you didn't
sunglasses.
know, my homie Lots of Tats here has a Minecraft server, or he's got a Minecraft world of his own that he plays quite a bit with everybody here in the Gimme Gang. So I think it's worth giving my homie a shout out. So if you're already in the Gimme Gang and wanna meet some of my cool homies, hit this link in the chat. Hit up lots of tats on the Discord.
https://youtube.com/@lotsoftat7620. C equals 824GZSS2 mid 1A.
Yeah, he's definitely got some cool stuff to check out. Lots of Tats has built some of the most insane farms on any of my servers. Like, most of them, for sure. Okay, so if we put on the Wither Skull, because of the skin I'm wearing, yeah, you can't even see it. But in the inventory, look, my eyes are glowing. So I need to see
Thanks gimme.
if my eyes are glowing in game or is it just like in menu. Like if this really does make my eyes glow, I'll wear that instead of the netherite helmet, you know. But as of how I'm looking at it now, that my eyes aren't glowing there, but my eyes are glowing there. Hmm. Alright, we'll wait until we're like online with some people that can help us figure it out. Freaking eggs, where'd I get these from? Later, taters. Those chickens are gonna be so confused.
You
Lots
still
of
on
tats
Crafts
for
Realm?
51 months. Holy crap. Yeah, we're still on Miss Croft's realm. I can get you on if you want. Like I'm pretty sure I have the authority at this point. Like just the gimme gang I can vouch for, you know what I'm saying? Like we're not just letting anybody in. But yeah, I can DM you the realm code if you want. And see the thing
If
about
you
this
also have a
world,
YouTube, you can shout out your channel
it's
here.
different than the
No
gimme
ban
gang
hammer if you
worlds.
do, we
If you
promise.
notice,
Your link
everybody is
face.
building super close together. And that's kind of the vibe of the place. So, like, if you join the world, like, you probably wouldn't want to go like a million blocks away. You would want to find a
I'm
spot
down.
right
I'll check
next
it out.
to right next to somebody else. We want to keep it tight, you know? But we also want to keep like consistency. Like we already had like a tower there, so I made my clock tower kind of similar to that, and it gives it kind of a continuity vibe. So, when trying to decide what to build, taking the environment and the people around you, not just the spot you get. But you know what? Lots of Tats here is a pro at Minecraft. I can't even lie. Some of the best farms I've ever seen. Like he's always on top of the latest Minecraft tech. All right, let me get on Discord real quick. This is gonna take a minute. Where is Discord? There we go. Oh, oh, I just saw you right there. Where? Hold on.
Used to be. I got a lot of catching up to do.
You know what? Maybe Discord isn't the best way to get hold of you. Hold on. There we go. I sent it to you on Facebook. That was easier than trying to like navigate a bunch of Discord menus. Man, I can't lie, guys. I'm fading out pretty fast. And I still haven't eaten today. I might need to take a nap before I can even eat some food. That's not a joke. That's how worn out I am. I've been like 4 days straight, like 96 hours of like non-stop work with no break.
Cool, I'll check it out this week.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna dip out here in a sec, so. But I trust you. I'm sure Miss Croft trusts you, so you're good. Set up shop, where you want. Try to stay near some people if you can. Yeah, I'm definitely fading out. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just too freaking tired to keep going. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure to hit a like and a
No
subscribe. And
worries.
as
I'll be
always,
Groot.
I'll see ya when I see ya. Later, taters.
Have a good